Today we will study about regular polygon and the properties of interior and exterior angles related to regular polygon. Alright, in last video we discussed about few properties of interior and exterior angles, and today I extend these properties and we will discuss few problems based on these. So let's continue. What is a regular polygon? Now, as you know, the polygon is a closed figure made by only straight lines. Okay. So for a polygon to be a regular polygon, it must fulfill these four requirements. So here are few properties or requirements for a polygon to be a regular polygon. Now what are these? First is be two dimensional, means it is a two dimensional shape, not a three dimensional. And second, enclose a space creating an interior and exterior. Okay, the meaning of this is, suppose we have a square, then if it is a closed figure, then it encloses a space. See, inside the shape there is a space that is bounded by the boundaries of this square, and interior and exterior parts are there. The interior part which lies inside the boundaries, and the exterior part which is lying the outside of the boundaries. Next is use only line segments for sides. As in the last video I told you that polygon is made by only line segments. Okay, if there is not a line segment, it is not a polygon even if it is a closed figure. Next is have all sides equal in length to one another and all interior angles equal in measure to one another. For example, all these points will be clear to you in the next slide. So come to the next point. Regular polygons. As in the definition, they are the closed figure. Here you can see three geometrical figures, all are closed. Second is they are made by straight lines. So you can see all these are made by straight lines. And next is all the sides are equal in length and all the angles are equal in measurement. Now see the first figure. This is equilateral triangle. Even there are many triangles, isosceles, equilateral and scalene. Okay, but a triangle whose all sides are equal is called equilateral triangle, and it is a regular polygon because all sides are equal. Okay, you should listen carefully. All sides are equal, that's why it is a regular polygon. In the second figure, this is a pentagon. Here all five sides are equal, hence five angles are also equal, that's why it is called regular polygon. So a regular polygon of five sides is called a pentagon. Even you can make a pentagon whose sides are different in length, but if sides are equal in length, it is called a regular pentagon. Next is a regular quadrilateral. As you know, a quadrilateral has four sides, but if it is regular, okay, regular means sides are equal, then if four sided polygon has all sides equal, it is called square. Okay, you might be thinking about rhombus also, but rhombus is not a regular polygon because its sides are equal but angles are not equal. So keep in your mind that sides are equal and angles are also equal, then it will be a regular polygon. Okay, for example, here is an interesting figure. You can see a regular polygon having 12 sides. So students, it doesn't matter how many sides are there, it may be 12, it may be 20, even it may be 100 or thousands. Okay, but it is not possible to draw a freehand diagram. Now for 12 sides we can try to draw. Okay, so here you can see the name of this polygon is dodecagon. Here it is, sides are 12 and interior angles are also 12. Now again, number of sides are equal to the number of interior angles. All right, okay, if we know the number of sides in a regular polygon, then can we find the measurement of its interior angle? Yes, obviously there is a formula. Okay, you can see on the screen, the single angle equals, single angle means the value of an interior angle, it is n minus 2 multiplied by 180 whole divided by n. Here n is the number of sides. This n is the number of sides. So how we can use the formula, you will see in the next slides. Listen, be careful, this is the value of an interior angle, not the value of the sum of the interior angles. Okay, it will give the value of a single interior angle. And here is a brief introduction of exterior and interior angles. Previous video we also discussed. Now I want to let you revise. All exterior angles add up to 360. Okay, it doesn't matter we are talking about triangle or quadrilateral or pentagon or dodecagon, whatever. If we add all the exterior angles, then they add up to 360 degree. Second is exterior angles and interior angles at a point make linear pair. This one is also important because sometimes the value of exterior angle is given and we are asked about interior angles and vice versa. Third is sum of all interior angles of a polygon is n minus 2 multiplied by 180. Alright. So here 2 points are very important. See again. Sum of exterior angles is 360 degree and sum of interior angles is n minus 2 multiply 180 degree. Now both these concepts will be useful to find the number of sides or some other informations. Okay. Now we come to the examples. Measurement of each interior angle. Here 2 formulas are given. They will be helpful. Measurement of each interior angle is n minus 2 multiply 180 upon n. Okay. As in the previous slide you can see inside the circles the sum of all interior angle is n minus 2 into 180. So if we want to know the measurement of each interior angle, you will divide this expression by n. So here we have n minus 2 multiply 180 upon n. Similarly, see again the previous slide. Here is the 360 degree, that is the sum of exterior angles. So if we want to know the measurement of exterior angle, we will divide 360 by n. Here n is the number of sides. Okay, if we are talking about exterior angles or interior angles, the n will be same, that is the number of sides in a polygon. Means when we talk about triangle, n is 3. We talk about quadrilateral, n is 4. Pentagon, n is 5. Hexagon, n is 6. Alright. Okay, there is an example. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon if each exterior angle is. There are 4 options. Okay, we have to solve all these. So if the exterior angle of a polygon is 45 degree, means each exterior angle is 45 degree, then how many sides are there? So as I told you, we will divide 360 by n. So one by one we will solve this. First we'll write the formula, number of sides equals to 360 degree upon the value of angle. Okay, now the angle is 45 degree for first option. So we divide 360 degree by 45 degree, we get 8. It means the number of sides are 8 in the polygon. Again we can say if we have an octagon, it means each exterior angle will be 45 degree. Okay, as in given in the question. Then for second, if each exterior angle is 60 degree, then how many sides? Okay, so we will divide 360 degree by 60 degree, we will get 6. So the number of sides are 6. Again think about the number of sides, that is 6. You know it is hexagon. So for your convenience I am drawing a hexagon here so that this question is clear to you. Number of sides. Okay, here is an hexagon. Okay, let's draw it again so that it will be more clearer. There are, alright, 6 sides. Exterior angle means if you extend a side, then with the adjacent side it makes an angle. So this is the exterior angle, and we know that interior angle of and hexagon is 120 degree. Obviously, by the property of linear pair, the exterior angle will be 60 degree. Okay, so in this way we can understand. You can also draw the geometrical shapes and can understand the concept of interior and exterior angles. Third, it is about 120 degree. So 360 degrees divided by 120 degree, we get 3, means the number of sides is 3, hence it is a triangle. Okay, in the last one, the value of exterior angle is 40 degree. Okay, so we'll divide 360 degree by 40 degree, we get 9. It means a 9-sided polygon has exterior angle 40 degree. You can try to draw a 9-sided polygon. Okay, if you try again and again, you will draw easily. So, okay, so here I am trying for you. Now we have to draw a 9-sided polygon. So just start from 1. In this way, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so you can also try this, it's very interesting. Okay, next is find the exterior angle of the regular polygon of 5 sides. So this is the reverse question of the last. Here number of sides are given and we will find the value of exterior angle. Again we will divide 360 degree by n. Here n is the number of sides. Okay, for first, it is a 5-sided polygon, it means it is a pentagon. So we will divide 360 degree by n. N is 5, so 360 degree upon 5 is 72 degree. Okay, now you will solve the remaining parts B and C by yourself. Okay, I want to explain the part A again, that will be interesting for you. So it is a 5-sided polygon. All right, part A, I draw a polygon as there are 5 sides. Okay, this is a polygon, especially this is a pentagon. Okay, and we have found that the value of exterior angle is 72 degree. It means if you extend the side, this angle is 72 degree, and by the property of linear pair, this angle will be 108 degree, because sum of interior and exterior angle is 180 degree, and we know that interior angle of a pentagon is 108 degree. All right, so if you know the interior angles, you can find the exterior. But if you don't know the interior angle, the measurement of interior angle, if you know only the number of sides, then what you will do, you will divide 360 degree by n. Okay, again I tell you, if you know the number of sides, that is n, just divide 360 degree by n, you will get the measurement of exterior angle, and all the exterior angles will be equal because it is a regular pentagon. So there will be an exterior angle there also, and in this way. Here the measurement of all interior angles is same, measurement of all exterior angles is same, and the length of the sides also is same. So B and C part you will do, just divide 360 degree by 9 and 15. All right, next is the ratio between an exterior angle and the interior angle of a regular polygon is 1:2. Find. There are 3 parts, so it's very interesting question. Ratio is given as in the algebra. The questions related to ratios are solved in a particular way. Okay, so you can imagine that the angles are x and 2x. Okay, simply it means the first is exterior angle, so the ratio is related to exterior angle. Second is interior angle, so 2 is related to interior. We can say x is exterior angle and 2x is the interior angle. Now as we know, sum of both these is 180 degree as they are linear pair. So we will do in this way. See the solution. Let the angles are x and 2x. All right, x plus 2x is 180 because it is LP. Then 2x equals 3x equals 180 and x equals 60. All right, we have got x. Now the measurement of exterior angle is 60. Okay, because x is the value of exterior angle and the measurement of interior angle is what? That is 120 because it is 2x. Again, number of sides, we know that it is 360 degree upon exterior angle. So 360 degree upon 60, that is 6, and hence the number of sides as the first part, okay, the part A. So the measurement of each exterior angle we have found, that is 60, interior angle that is 120, and the number of sides, that is 6. It means this question is related to a hexagon. All right. See, next question. It's very important, okay? Very, very important. Is it possible to have a regular polygon with an exterior angle of 22 degree? Okay. So, is there any way to check that a polygon is possible or not with the given value of exterior angle? Listen, as you know, there are few sides in a polygon and starting from 3, 4, 5 and 6 and so on. But can you imagine that there are 3.5 sides, 5.5 sides or 8.5 sides? Not at all, not possible, because the number of sides are always in natural numbers and bigger than 2. Okay, because we start from triangle, that is 3 sides, and below 3 sides we can't make a polygon, so it will be a natural number. Again, we will check the number of sides is a natural number or a fraction, so we will use the formula. Number of sides is 360 degree upon exterior angle, as in the previous questions we discussed. So number of sides is 360 degree upon 22. By simplifying, we get 180 upon 11, and if we divide 180 by 11, we get 16 and 4 upon 11. Now it is a mixed fraction. All right. So number of 16, the number of sides are 16. It's all right. But what about 4 upon 11? Not possible. So this value, we are getting this value, but number of sides are not possible. Okay, as it is 16 and 4 upon 11 is not possible as the number of sides. So we say, by giving the reason, since n is not a natural number, it is a fraction, so the polygon is not possible. It means if we try to draw a polygon whose exterior angle is 22 degree, then it is not possible. All right. Question was very important, and it's all about the properties of exterior and interior angles, and I think that few points should be revised. So let's move back. There are two important formulas. All right. What are these formulas? Here are the formula. The measurement of each interior angle is n minus 2 into 180 upon n. See, the expression is divided by n. If you don't divide by n, you will get the sum of interior angles. Okay, as it is n minus 2 into 180. If you use this expression, it will give you the sum of interior angles only. But if you divide by n, it will give you the measurement of each interior angle. All right. Second one is the measurement of each exterior angle is this one. As you know, the sum of all exterior angles is 360 degree, but the measurement of each exterior angle is 360 degree divided by n. In both these formulas, n is the number of sides. Again, n is the number of sides. It means for a triangle, n is 3. For a quadrilateral, n is 4. For pentagon, n is 5, and so on. So in this way, use the formula in a proper way. Okay. Now, as you can see in this question, here value of exterior angles are given and we want to find the number of sides. So there is a very simpler way. Okay, just divide 360 degree by the given values. if you divide 360 degree by the value of exterior angle, you will get to know the number of sides of a polygon. It means for the first one the number of sides are 8. It means it is an octagon. For second one it is hexagon. For third one it is a triangle, as n is 3. And for D, that answer is 9. It means it is nonagon. Okay, in this way you will calculate the answers. And students, I hope you got all the information in a proper way. So revise the video and give the answers. All right, have a nice time.